I just want to think some more about consciousness, particularly consciousness of and consciousness itself, whatever that means. And what I was saying in my last video, consciousness and consciousness of, come on peeps, is, well, I was suggesting there that consciousness is always consciousness of something. There is always a content of consciousness, even when there doesn't appear to be, because that content of consciousness is the actions of the body. The body being constructive and constitutive of consciousness. Go on, Phoebe. Phoebe. Sorry, my dog's just met a friend. And as I say, I'm speculating slightly there, although it is grounded in some work by people like Thomas Metzinger, who I cited in my last one, and Damasio, of course, and other people. With the idea being that there's a constant background noise of the maintenance. And Phoebe, come on. Sorry, she's getting a lot of attention from a male dog. All human life is here. There's this constant chatter going on in the body about just keeping the biochemistry going, and that's forming the substrate, what I refer to as a kind of carrier frequency for consciousness. Just get a bit nervous. I'm going to just step off the main path and take a side road. Of course, go down here, pup. And that's the, as I say, the background noise, the ever-present, although invisible content of consciousness. But what I'm kind of thinking into there is, because of the language, the way I'm talking, and the way that language itself works, I keep talking as if that background noise is the content of some other consciousness. As if there's this consciousness thing which pre-exists and exists outside of these bodily functions that I'm referring to. Look at this Dingley Dell place I'm at right now. It's kind of obscenely gorgeous. As if there's this consciousness that exists outside of those processes. But I don't think that's the case. I think consciousness is itself constituted by, at least partially by, those very processes. It's not so much that we're conscious of the carrier frequency of our body. I think we're conscious with the carrier frequency of our body. And I'm aware there's a kind of tautology about that, because consciousness itself means with, shusness, doesn't it? With knowing. But if I can just kind of put that into the equation, knowing is always knowing with, consciousness, con being with, shusness coming out of a word that means to know. And it's the body that's with the knowing. It's this body carrier frequency is the thing that's with this other thing, which are the modulations on that frequency, the sensory data that it overlays on top and threads through that underlying substrate. That's kind of what I mean. I think the consciousness, the with knowing, the thing that's with, is the carrier frequency of the body. So it's not so much that background noise is the content of consciousness, it's the stuff of consciousness. Oh, that makes some kind of sense. I'll leave you with this. This is not a suicide scene, it's a swing. Lovely, isn't it?